Hello everyone, my name is Alan Florence Fadilah Darmawan, but you can call me Diva in short. I am from Indonesia. I am 17 years old. In June I'll be 18, so legal. I came here already 7 months, I think, but I still cannot speak Hungarian fluently because it's a hard language. But I'm trying to learn. So wait for me.
My name is Shanason Gipitak. My nickname is Indy. I'm 16 years old from Thailand. And I've been in Hungary for around 7-8 months now. And it's been great. It's been amazing.
Oh, my favorite Hungarian words? Well, the daily one that I use, like Sia, Kasi, but like my favorite, probably these words because it's kind of difficult. You know, the jött, the what is it?
The pharmacy.
The pharmacy. It's hard, but it's, I don't know, it just stays on my mind because it's cool. I think that's my favorite words. What about you?
True. My favorite word is gonna be mizu.
That's the...
Yeah, which
mizu.
means how are you? Yeah, how
what's
are you?
up, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
what's
up? Yeah, I think it's a nice thing to say, and it's cute.
It's cute. Yeah, I
Mizu.
understand. Mizu.
Yeah. For me, my favorite place in Budapest would be in the center.
Of course.
Yeah,
of
you know,
course.
the buildings.
The
So
buildings, the
beautiful.
buildings, of course. The
Yeah.
buildings, the streets itself.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I can just walk around like in the sunset
Yeah.
and look at the buildings. It's the best.
The best. For me, personally, I don't know, probably the same as Indy, like the city center where the buildings are nice. But I think I really love to go to there because there's a lot of cute cafes and nice shops there, and it's just amazing. But yeah, probably there. But I don't know, Calvin there, where my school is also, I love it because I go there daily and I already familiar with the things around me, so that might be also. My school in Hungary, it's okay. I mean, since my score in here will not get transferred into the one that I will be at Jakarta, so I think I went to school for formality, but I love my friends. My friends are really welcoming. They are very, if they do something, they include me, and they ask me to join when they're going somewhere, new places. But I didn't understand when the teacher says something because of course my Hungarian is not that great yet to understand, but the people are very nice, so that's very important. What about you?
For me, I changed school. So my first school was a technical school. So it was kind of hard for me with all the language and the friends because I was new there. I was a bit nervous, I would say, but my host family was the best. They were so nice, and the classmates were nice too. So when we learn, for example, math, my classmate would sometimes translate it for me.
There are actually a lot of Hungarian tradition that I saw. I mean, my family make me know it, but I think the latest, the Bushoyarash. I went there with my family, with my friends, with a friend, with Ines. She's from Hong Kong, and my family, and we saw a totally different tradition, new for me, and it was nice. I get hugged by a lot of Busho. I love it. Seeing them is just unforgettable.
The tradition that I find interesting was that the Hungarians celebrate what you guys call name day,
Yeah.
and So apart from birthday itself, there's name days, which we don't really celebrate.
In Asia, we don't really
yeah,
celebrate
no,
it.
Yeah. So my family would take me to their relatives' names day, and it's
Oh.
yeah, and there are like parties and stuff. So it's fun. We get to
So,
hang out
yeah.
with each other and eat and celebrate name day.
Language is, everyone knows that it's a hard language, but they didn't know that it's that hard. It's actually like, I don't know if it's me or it's just me not trying enough, but it's a very challenging language, but it's very interesting too. And the way they have very different word for anything, like the police, like what is the police here?
Rendershake.
Rendershake. Like the other Europe country is like Polizei or something, but like here, Rendershake, it's like totally different. So it's very interesting for me, and I think not a lot of people know that.
That Budapest is actually pronounced Budapest.
The food itself, I think it's nice. It's very new for me. It's totally delicious, but it's just very new for my tongue. My favorite Hungarian food would be thinking. Oh, the rakot krumpli. It's my favorite. Well, it's probably my favorite because it's kind of familiar with my tongue, and I love eating that. It's like comfort food, my Hungarian comfort food. So yeah, I really love that.
For me, the food is very good. The food is very good. Like in general, it's good, but it's very different from Asian
Yeah,
food.
of course, it's totally different. Like the spices,
Yeah.
what they put, the seasonings, it's totally different.
Yeah. But I would say that my favorite food is perkert. Yeah, with the nokkeli. Yeah, it's great. And eaten with the Thaiföldről. Yeah, it's the best.
And Hungarian like to put Thaiföldről in anything.
Yeah, everything.
Anything, in basically anything.
Yeah, but it's good.
Oh, you like it? I mean, yeah, it's good,
Oh.
but for me, not the best, not my favorite. Okay, it's good. Okay. As far as I've been here, I haven't tried that not delicious Hungarian food. It's just the one that it's not fit on my tongue is probably poppy seed, but the pasta poppy seed. It's not. Oh, it's pasta, but then it's sweet. It's new for me, and it's not really familiar.
For me, cherry soup. It's eaten before the main dish, and it's sweet. So it's kind of weird for me.
My host family is one of the greatest gifts that I've received in here. It's just, other than the change that I get here, I mean the change itself, my host family is a very open one. They are very welcome. I am actually the first exchange student that they been hosting, but I love how they treat me very careful. They gave me time for myself, but then they also make me feel included at whatever they're doing. I think that's one thing that I am very grateful for. What about you, Indy?
So first, I have to tell you that I've changed host family before one time, but one thing in common of the two host families is that they're very nice and they're welcoming, and they have the will to give and to take care of the student that they took as a part of the family. They're very understanding. They help me with the problems. So for me, my host family have taught me so many things. I've learned so much from them. For example, my current host father, when I have any problem, he would come and talk to me like for an hour to teach me like a life lesson or something.
Wow.
But it's great. It's very good. It sounds boring, but it's great. it makes me think.
Yeah.
Like
Rethink about your life, your paths of life. I understand.
Yeah. It's great.
It's great. And for me, same as Indy, there are so many things that they've been taught me. I need to be responsible for myself, because they're not always the one who will take responsible of the mess that I make, and they're accepting my flaws, but they make me learn from that, make me learn from the mistakes that I did, and I just think it's one of a way for me to be a better version of myself. You get what I mean? So yeah, the thing that I can bring to them is probably, of course, a new experience to having someone outside Europe to be in their house. But I think I don't want to be over confident, but I just think that maybe my presence itself is bringing joy to the house. It's not that I always have a good mood, but when I have a good mood, I really like to talk with them, just to talk about my daily life or anything that happened these past few weeks. And I am very open with them. I am very honest with what I'm doing here, even with the things, those teenager things. I am very open, especially with my host sister. I am very close with her, and probably she knows already all of my secrets. But that's great. I think my presence itself brings joy in the house when I'm in a good mood. So yeah.
I would say that as much as it's a new experience for me, it's a new for them too. And there is so much that we can learn from each other, from a person that is another part of the world to live in your family. It's new experience for sure.
I understand. I totally understand that. And of course the food. A lot of time I made food, Indonesian food or like Asian kind of foods in the house. So new taste of cuisine. To come back here as a student, an exchange, studying here, it's a tough one, but maybe I can try. But I will come back here to Europe at least. Not Hungary maybe, but around Hungary, like maybe Germany or Italy. But of course, since I will be at Europe, I can come back and visit Hungary.
Would I come back as a tourist? For sure, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. My dream is to travel across Europe.
And will you meet your host family again?
Yes, for sure.
Of course, me too.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. But I'm actually thinking of moving to Europe.
Wow.
Like studying and moving.
Yeah, me too. To Europe, and then you can always come to Hungary. Yeah.
You can always travel around.
Yeah.
The
Europe itself.
Yeah, it's
of course.
very easy. What would I like to study? I'm still thinking. I would say I'm still thinking.
Oh, for me, what will I take on my university and what will I like to study? I will take the international relation, because my dream job is to be a diplomat. So yeah, I'm going to take international relation and stuff like that.
So if you host a international student, the key, in my opinion, is to communicate, because I think that the important thing is to understand each other, understand the need of both sides, and then you can find a place to settle.
Do respect their not their privacy, but like do respect their culture too. So like no need to push them. I mean, yeah, you should push them sometimes, but no need to push your beliefs in them, because it might be different, and you can always understand, just like what Indy said, communication and understanding each other is very very important. It's not always about the fun times in here. you know. But like the one that I only post on social media is the one that I am happy, I am surrounded by good people, good things, but it's not always about that. So when you're hosting when you did an exchange student, please also aware of those hard times, but it still be part of your journey. So have fun, take your time. It's still part of you, it's still part of your journey, so do it as wholeheartedly as you do anything.
So for anyone who is thinking of maybe being on a exchange program,
yeah.
or to maybe Hungary, I would say that for me it's been a great experience. It's been, I would say, once in a lifetime experience.
Once
sure.
in a lifetime experience. It's
Yeah.
such a tagline, anything.
Yes.
Tagline.
Yes. Of course, it's not gonna be like Diva said. It's not gonna be a dream, all happy.
Yeah. Like
There's
yeah.
hard times, of course, but
we barely talk about it, and
yeah.
you guys will never know what's behind the curtain, but there will be those times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but important thing is
Yeah.
you will learn a lot.
You will learn a lot.
Yes, a ton.
You know, learning for me, it's not always about, you know, those mathematics or like some scientific things. It can always be like being an exchange student. Even we didn't do school that serious because we don't understand the language, but we learn every day. We learn to know ourselves better, to cope with our problems, how to deal with the inconvenient things that we've been through. I think it's learning too. Yeah, just like what you say, we can always learn. AFS's experience,
I would say AFS is connecting to, connect with people around the world, to make connection
yeah.
and to
Oh, that's
learn
cool.
from each other.